Good morning, I'm Lily. Today's date is Tuesday, December 11th, 2012. The weather today will be a high of 59 and a low of 32 with partly cloudy skies. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the singing of the National Anthem. Next we will pause for a moment of silent reflection. Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now to our interviewers, Carson and Abby, and our special guest, Mr. Singer.
Hi, I'm Carson. And I'm Abby, and this is our special guest, Mr. Singer.
Good morning, good morning. Thank you for that wonderful introduction, ladies. Thank you, Lily, for your introduction. Good morning, GVTV crew. Good job. Good morning, Gators. Hope you're having a great Gator Day so far. It's beginning to feel a little lot like Christmas, huh? Chilly weather today. High of, what, 59? The low is 32. Wow. Hope everybody has dressed accordingly. Make sure that you keep up with your belongings, your jackets, hats, gloves, what have you. You'll need them throughout the day. You want to start us off with our lunch menu?
Yes. Choice of 1 chicken nuggets with whole wheat roll, egg roll, fiesta salad meal. Choice of 2 vegetables, mashed potatoes with gravy, seasoned green beans. Choice of 1 fruit, fresh and canned fruit.
Okay, so bear that announcement in mind as you're making your lunch selections. Please remember to select a fruit and a vegetable so that you can get a complete meal. We have our wondrous word today. I think it's, what, 11 letters and 4 syllables? You want to introduce our wondrous word?
Superfluous.
Good. Superfluous. Superfluous comes to us courtesy of Sophie, 5th grader in Miss Reister's class. Sophie found the word superfluous in the book entitled Mockingbird. Mockingbird. Ever heard of that title before?
Yes.
You have? Have you read the book before? Okay, have you read the book before?
No.
Heard of the title?
No.
No. Okay, new title for you then. Sophie found the word superfluous in the following sentence. I would be superfluous, Caitlin said with a funny face. I would be superfluous, Caitlin said with a funny face. I'm wondering, since she said it with a funny face, if it has anything to do with humor or if it has anything to do with maybe being a little mischievous. So let's find out. The way the word is used in the sentence, Sophie believes that it means exceeding or full of herself. Exceeding or full of herself. So Sophie believes that Caitlin might be a little full of herself or exceeding in some way. What are your thoughts?
Like, I think she means, like, kind of like making it up, like, kind of like if you say to somebody that they should know it, that they kind of say it humorously.
Okay, saying something almost like sarcastically?
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
I don't have it.
Okay. Well, we'll move on then. Sophie believes, or well, the definition for superfluous means, exceeding what is sufficient or going beyond what is sufficient. Exceeding what is sufficient or required. Going beyond. We had a wondrous word that almost means the same. It was talking about being melodramatic. Wasn't that one of our words? Not necessarily a synonym, but you're going beyond that which is needed. Superfluous is similar to that. So in this sentence, I would be superfluous, Caitlin said with a funny face. It makes me wonder what the topic of conversation was in that exchange, and to whom was she speaking. So, nevertheless, wonderful word, superfluous. We'll add it to our collection, our growing collection outside the broadcast room. Keep the wondrous words coming. I had a couple of gators this morning ask me in the hallway what our wondrous word was, so there you go, superfluous. Keep them coming. We love to add to our wall. That's all I have for this morning, ladies.
Now back to our anchor, Lily.
S3R Gators.
Have a great Gator Day. Stay tuned for a holiday song.